Hello folks, and welcome to yet another Richard Head Longbows video. As you've probably noticed, December is soon upon us, and that means only one thing. Yes, Christmas. Well, we've had a think about Christmas and what we can add to our Christmas ideas page, a section on our website where we sell lots of stuff where, well, it's, yeah, Christmas ideas.
Yes,
I think it's
exactly.
kind of obvious what it means, really. But those of you who are trying to find gifts for your archery friends or relatives, or even yourself, we may have something for you. Richard, over the years, has gained quite a large collection of books, which I'm desperate for him to get rid of. Because otherwise,
I've just started reading them.
I know, that's the trouble. Now that he's picking them up and going through these, oh, this is interesting. I'll keep this one.
Look, this even got a picture of a skeleton in it. That's lovely.
Of course, for all you people who are...
It just shows you can carry on shooting when you're dead.
Yeah, Shooting for the Dead. I believe that's one of the titles.
Yeah, we'll have to do a special video on that.
Yeah.
At the graveyard.
For the dead. Yeah, shooting for the life deprived. So this is a video showing you some of the books we've got for sale, some interesting bits and pieces about them, and please do buy them to make my life a lot easier. That would be great. Thank you very much.
Right, these are only doubles. I've got other copies of these.
Damn. Right, so we've still got the same ones kicking around.
We have, yes.
Great. What's the first one, Dad?
Right, well, this is Archery Today.
What about Archery Tomorrow?
This is really Archery Yesterday.
Is it really? Is it old? Is this an old book?
Not that
like
old.
all the other books that we've got?
No, we've got older ones. This was...
No one's writing archery books.
1988, this is.
Wow.
And it's Archery Today by John Kember Smith.
I was 12.
For everyone involved in modern archery, here is a distillation of the most up-to-date information and a lifetime's experience at the highest level of this competitive, demanding and growing international sport. I mean, a lot of the basics haven't changed. The equipment...
We've got colour photos now.
Yeah, these are black and white. And you hardly ever see a skeleton in a modern archery book.
And advice on how you should smoke your pipe.
Yes.
Whilst drawing.
And I have seen people do that.
I know, people. I know. In the 80s, people did smoke.
And had the pipe in their mouth. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't say anything about it. You're making it up.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Look,
no.
I mean, it's a good book. It's really good quality. It's probably hardly ever been used. It's actually signed by the author. It was presented to Margaret Lewis, who some of the older viewers may remember. She was a very good archer in the West Country and was a leading light in the GNES. So it's to her, but signed John Kember Smith, who's got a very fancy signature, which is nice. So if you want to know the basics, which haven't changed over the years, a good book. It's even got how to lay out a field course at the end, a bit about indoor archery, equipment, the role of the coach, all sorts of things.
A bit about the miner's strike, Thatcher, all the 80s archery stuff that you need.
Yes. How to survive the 80s.
Wildcat strikes.
Yeah, how to survive. We need that again.
Duran.
This will be useful for today's viewer. Right, okay.
You've got to wear 80s clothes, though. If you shit, it's all full of people with rah-rah
This was supposed to be a quick video, not a rambling 3-hour...
This is what people like. It's why you've tuned in,
No,
isn't
they
it?
don't. Right, here's the next one. Bowman's Handbook. And in fact...
How old's this one, Dad?
Well, this was Patrick Clover who wrote it, and it's all bits from the British Archer magazine that we're going...
How old are they?
They go back a long... I've got most of them back to the year dot. So we will do a video on those somewhere.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. This was also Margaret Lewis's. We got dead people's books.
See, this is my problem. You might have been thinking at the start of this video, he's so ungrateful. He's going to inherit all of his dad's books. No, I'm going to inherit everyone else's books.
Everyone else's dead people's books. Anyway, when was this? I don't know when this was written.
There's another old one.
This goes back to the 1960s.
Wow.
1968. So
I
this
wasn't
is
born.
This if you remember the 60s, you'll remember this book.
No one can remember the 60s, man.
Anyway, this has got all sorts of
Dad remembers the 60s.
Yeah, if you want to make your own fletching jig, it's in there. How to make an aluminium alloy bow. That's always useful to know.
Acid and its effect on consciousness. It's all in here. Wow.
Modern bow making. This is how to make recurved bows. A page on making the old English type longbow. It's all in there.
Yeah, none of the modern type longbows.
Don't bother with that.
Old.
What else is it? Archer's pouch, if you need one of those. A measuring thing to measure out the archery field. Look at that. On a stick. Wheel on a stick. This is good. I like this when I bought it.
Yeah.
Squaring the range. Oh, a bit about crossbows. What else? Yeah, make your own crossbow. Look, information on making your own crossbow.
Please buy them. There will be a link.
No, this is good.
Underneath this video.
I'm going to keep this. I've only got one other copy of
There'll
this.
be in our book section.
It might wear
and
out.
the Christmas gift section.
Making flight arrows. It's all there.
Yeah, it's everything in next. Next.
Field archery targets, how to make straw bale, how to make your own target.
You've got two copies of this.
A shooting machine. Look, how to make a shooting machine. This is a good book.
Yeah, you've got it. You're not selling it. This is another copy.
I guess I
Have
do.
you mentioned the cover?
It's the original cover, but the spine had worn away with much use.
All those people reading it in the 60s with their grubby hands.
So what I've done, that's the original back and front. I've just photocopied the spine and very carefully glued it in. So it looks...
We're not trying to kid anyone.
No, we're not trying to fool anyone, but it just holds it together and completes it.
So it's been repaired.
And completes it. But that's only the dust jacket has been repaired. So rather than sell it without the dust jacket...
Yeah. Nice. 60s, the 60s. Great. How far are we going back now?
Well, I don't know.
Is this the 50s?
This is Teach Yourself Archery.
It looks suspiciously like the 50s
This is
to
a
me.
tiny little book.
How much was that originally?
6 shillings.
6 shillings. Does anyone know what that is out there? We only have young people watching this channel, I think.
6 shillings. 1961.
Oh, I was out by a couple of years.
First printed 1961, so this is probably first edition.
Wow.
Dust jacket is good.
Black and white photos.
This is a teaching book. It explains right from the start the making of a master bowman. Archery is an exciting, fascinating adventure. Once you have fallen under its spell, you will never want to give it up. Anyone who really practices the methods explained here should become a skilled and happy archer. That's good. Or, if already experienced, improve his or her proficiency. So, again, little booklet explaining all the basics of archery. Well worth having
in the 60s.
In your collection. If you remember the 60s, you'll want that.
Yeah. We all had this, didn't we?
We did. Next. Come on.
Sorry.
This is second edition, unfortunately, not a first edition. This is An Archer's Notes by C.B. Edwards. Oh, this cost 9 shillings and 6pence. This was a quality thing. An Archer's Notes with hints and rules for clubs and shooting regulations. Some foundations for good shooting. Aiming. That's always worth doing. Good job they've got that at the beginning. Is there any pictures? There's not even a skeleton in this one. Oh, yes.
There's a hand-drawn picture.
Look, there's a man. Look at those.
Wow. They're good.
That's the sort of clothing you had to wear in 1961.
Yeah.
But again, all the basics are in here. Oh, what's that? Oh, and there's a corrigenda.
Wow.
Actually put in they already made a mistake and have actually stuck in a sheet to amend something or other. Anyway, that's that one. Archer's Note, C.B. Edwards. Brilliant.
Can't get any of that on Wikipedia.
Next. Modern Archery.
Now we're getting there.
Modern Archery by Frank Bilson. What's he got to tell us? I think all the pages are stuck together. No, they're not. Oh, look.
The photos.
Oh, look, the picture. Grand National Archery Meeting in the grounds of Worcester College,
1938. Wow.
Well worth having for that picture alone. We're not going to be charging a lot for these books. So they're really, really good.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, this is 1949. This was, and this, I was alive then, wasn't I?
Why are you asking me?
6. Can't you remember? 14.
You only asked your birthday the other day,
Didn't you check my will?
Yeah, it says books,
Books.
Philip. Ha ha ha. Underlined.
Yeah, this is 1949. Okay, modern archery. I don't know why they title things like this, because
It's a really bad idea.
5
isn't it?
years they're totally
It's
out
not
of date.
modern.
This is a complete handbook to the sport and guide to the making and care of equipment. So Frank Bilson, he did actually make archery equipment, and he was a very good archer. And there's black and white pictures of him. There we go. So again, an interesting book to have in your
50s
collection.
clothes.
No dust jacket.
There's no dust jacket.
I have got a dust. I could photocopy the dust jacket.
If you receive this with a dust jacket, it's not the original
it'll
one.
be photocopied.
Good old Frank. What's next?
Oh, well, there's one of mine. Look, we still
That's not.
we still print and sell these.
I don't want to
A
inherit a
practical
load
guide
of
to
those.
making
Please
your
also
own wooden
buy this.
arrows. This is again worth having. If you haven't got one of these, you ought to have one. They don't cost very much, and I sign it as well. So that's making
Yeah, makes it
worth
adds
something.
10p.
Archery, the modern approach. Oh no! This is E.G. Heath. Oh, it's got 90 written on there. I wonder what that was.
Pounds.
£90.
£90.
Yeah, this is an expensive one.
Very expensive.
Archery, the
Shillings.
modern approach. What have we got to tell us? First published 1978. Oh, we're getting newer.
No, 1966.
What?
There,
Oh, originally.
Those numbers say 1966.
Yeah, but this was republished in
Exactly.
1978
So
just to
first
make it.
published 1966. So it's another 60s one.
So, list of illustrations: longbow cross sections, cross section of Asiatic composite bow, parts of a bow, archer's paradox, parts of an arrow, checking arrow length. Worth
Beatles and their influence on beat groups.
doing. Archer,
It's got all the
arrow
60s
fletching,
stuff.
archer's knot,
Dave
Or
D,
Archer's,
Dozy,
yeah.
Mickey, and Titch and whatever.
and
they are.
bracer. Was he? Was he in the band?
Yeah. Dave D.
Not Jim Bracer.
Jim.
He was good. He was their drummer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I used to go. No, I went to school with Dave D.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Anyway, so that's another very good book.
We can get him to sign stuff too if you want.
But he's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead. But so all these books belong to dead people. That doesn't mean Dave D
How about-
can't
here's-
sign one.
Look, this doesn't mention modern at all. It's just
Future.
future archery. This is archery.
They're all in spaceships.
Archery as it should be. Ooh, £1.50. We're going to rub these prices
Oh, I
out.
do,
'cause we're
better
going
do.
to put these at much higher prices.
Oh, that's Kwacha or something. 1 million.
This is from Zimbabwe, when you had to have a wheelbarrow to take your money
to buy
get
some bread.
That's right.
Shouldn't
Okay,
laugh.
you will find this book. I can't even read it. You will find in this book all you want to know about Great Britain's
Great Britain's
fastest growing sport. Archery development is traced from caveman. Have we got a caveman book here? Written by Ugg.
The modern approach.
Anyway, archery development is traced from caveman to commando.
What?
And its modern worldwide organisation clearly outlined. Important section is how to shoot. What should I
I suppose you go with those modern ones, it just tells you need better arrows.
say? Anyway, there's some black and white pictures in here. No skeletons either. So there we go. So again, all the basics, but target stands.
Next.
How to make a tab.
Next.
Look,
Next. This
oh,
video's
God.
getting too long. Next.
Here we're going back.
Ah.
Toxophilus.
What is that? The 60s?
No. The 1560s. Okay, Toxophilus. Written by Roger Ascombe. And seriously, everyone should have a collection, a book like this.
A collection of that book.
this.
Everyone should have more
You
than
can
one of this book.
Start with one. Okay?
We've got them holding up wobbly tables. We've got hundreds of
Start
these.
with one. Okay, so Roger Ascombe, 1515 to 1568, and he wrote this on looking after equipment, how to shoot,
Hold that thought.
and he wrote
Hold on.
it. cat was it?
There's a cat that's climbing that tree.
Oh, right, yeah. Do we start again with box office?
Let's get the box off. Take it out of the box.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay. What's next?
Right. Oh, we are going back in time now. Toxophilus.
Now, this must be the 30s.
Yeah, the 1530s. Now, everyone should have a copy of this in their collection.
We have.
Written by Roger Ascombe, who was tutor to Queen Elizabeth I, and he wrote it for Henry VIII, and it was written in the 1500s, and it does explain about shooting, how to care for your equipment, and your bow.
If you can speak Old English.
No, it's written in readable English.
It's been translated from the original English into English.
Yeah.
Ah.
So no, it's worth having a copy of that. This is obviously a
one of the many copies.
Reproduction of it, which was reproduced in 1980 something.
And if you want us to get it signed,
but we don't. Another dead man's book. Not even a skeleton. There's no pictures in it. They didn't do pictures in those days.
Oh, there is. Oh, you missed it. There it is.
Grew from the painting The Departure of Henry VIII from Calais, 1544.
Here we
There
are.
we go. So, yeah, Toxophilus, if you want to know about it, look it up on the interweb. But certainly worth having a copy in your collection. Everyone should. It's very interesting.
It is very interesting. Next. Oh no, another old one.
Tackle Archery This Way. Howard Wiseman.
And not an original cover.
No, we photocopied the cover, so we're not trying to pretend it's the original dust jacket.
Show people what it looks like.
Without it?
Yeah, just the front. There we are. So you can see that we.
It's just a black book.
Yeah.
With it's Tackle Archery This Way down the spine, so it's all there. But I thought, well, if I do a photocopy of the original dust jacket, at least it looks right. Anyway, what's the date of this one?
1959.
It's nice. It's 50s.
Wow. So there's a bit about rationing in there, isn't there?
This thing.
Green shield stamps.
Yes. Yeah. Again, a lot of basics, but some of the bows. They talk about the steel bow. There's pictures of the old steel bow with the sight. They're still around. They're collector's items now. So a lot of these, the basics are still the same. It's just the equipment has changed over the years. So Tackle Archery This Way, no other way.
And that's
You
great.
could tackle cricket this way.
Tackle cricket this way. Tackle soccer this way. Tackle lawn tennis this way. Tackle rugger this way. That's quite good.
Yeah, like that.
And tackle table tennis this way.
We haven't got any of those. I ought to have those. In
Yeah,
my
you
collection.
need the
Should
whole
need
collection.
Need the set.
Next.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Zen in the Art of Archery.
Daniel's son. Oh no, is that
So,
it? No.
Wax,
Is that signed?
wax on, wax off.
Wax off.
This isn't signed.
Yeah, what's
by...
that? There's something at the front.
Oh,
Look,
there is.
There
Has
is.
he been signing it? Oh, look, this was given. Oh dear, perhaps we ought to not give this one away.
Oh.
To Lindsay and Richard. May you always hit the target and reach the
Oh,
place of
no.
enlightenment.
Oh dear. As a personal gift to us. Perhaps we made a mistake. This one's not for sale. Lindsay, my mum, his wife, might go
Anyway,
mad.
I have got another copy of this.
So you might
But it's
see...
it's the hardback, so you might still see, but not this one. This is a soft paperback rubbish.
You wouldn't want that one.
No, you
I
wouldn't
don't
want
even
that.
know why we were thinking of selling it.
There is a nice hardback with a dust jacket, probably worth a fortune. And that might be signed by one of the monks.
Wing, tongue.
Anyway, so what's the date of this? 1950s again. First published 1953.
53.
So I've not actually read it.
Oh God. Next.
Oh.
He's not even read it.
This is a book of very great charm, a classic in its field. It shows the close connection that exists between the art of archery and Zen. By archery in the traditional sense, which he esteems as an art and honours as a national heritage. The Japanese does not understand a sport, but strange as it may sound at first, a religious ritual. So there we are. But yeah, if you want to know your inner workings, get one of those.
Has this got a skeleton in it?
No.
There's no pictures. Wow.
So there might be one for sale, but it might not be
Or there
that
might
one.
not.
It might be a better one than that, actually, just not got any writing in it.
And the last,
the
last book.
last
You'll be
one.
pleased to hear, those of you tuned in for a short video about some books we've got for sale.
Get it right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. The Archer's Chronicle and Greenwood Companion. This has got a photocopied dust jacket.
So it's not the original.
Not the original dust jacket, but it is a
It's
copy, of the original
dust.
because the book
just
is just
jacket.
like that, with rather faded gold writing on the spine.
Well, what's the date of this one then?
Well, let's have a look, shall we?
Were any of us alive?
Archer's Chronicle, I doubt it. Got a picture of Queen Victoria.
Wow, okay. I think we're already on to a winner there.
We're getting the idea.
Ah,
Oh no, it's in Roman
right.
numerals.
Can someone Google this, please? It's MCMXXX.
No, XX.
What?
IX.
Oh, XX. MCM
So that's-
XXIX.
Can't remember. Well, XXIX will be 29. Yeah.
We don't know.
We'll have to look it up.
We don't know. We'll tell you if you click on the link below that goes to the page where we're selling these books. We'll try and put those
Try
details.
and work it out.
Yeah, try and put that in.
Our brain is addled.
I'm surprised. I think it's didn't they find that there is something in old books that does make you go mad, ergot or some fungus or something. That's why librarians are all bonkers. No, true.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Let us know in the comments if that's true. Are you a librarian? Are you mad? Let us know.
Our strong shooting is laid in bed. In times past, the chief force of England consisted in their longbows, but now we have, in manner, generally given over that kind of artillery. Frenchmen and rutters, deriding our new archery in respect of their corselets, will not let in open skirmish, if any a leisure serve, to turn up their tails and cry, "Shoot, English!" And all because our strong shooting is decayed and laid in bed. But if some of our Englishmen now lived that served King Edward III in his wars with France, the breach of such a varlet should have been nailed to his
Blank that out.
with one arrow, and another feathered in his bowels before he should have turned about to see who shot the first. But as our shooting is thus in manner utterly decayed among us one way, so our countrymen wax skilful in sundry other points, as in shooting in small pieces, the caliver and handling of the pike, in several uses of which they have become very expert. So there we are. And there's lots of sort of interesting verses and bits about that sort of thing. To France. You have to read that.
I think you get the idea, folks. So those are some of the books that we are selling because it's Christmas and we want something to put on the shelves that we thought that you lot might be interested in buying for your loved ones who haven't got everything yet. And these are probably some of those things that you're probably thinking, yes, I need a book from the 1850s to teach me the modern approach to archery and how to smoke a pipe whilst shooting. So if you're interested in any of those, as I say, the link is below. Pop along to our website and please help me out by getting rid of some of my dad's extra books that aren't his books, that are other people's books that we've been
Look,
given.
this is Roger Ascombe wrote this. Rejoice, England, be glad and merry. Truth overcometh thine enemies all. The Scot, the Frenchman, the Pope, and heresy, overcome by truth, have had a fall. Stick to the truth, and evermore thou shalt, through Christ King Henry, the book and the bow, all manner of enemies quite overthrow. So I might keep this one. No, I've got another copy. But this is actually in quite good condition.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Is the box empty?
Yes, the box is empty.
The box is empty.